close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. I'm Keith Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Huard, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as for all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field. I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, kid. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows and increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And Shaquille, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, you can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear to fit in the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
He's going to inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And we will get a look at their sixth-year signal caller.
Well, I gotta believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, can give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First plays in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
That's on target. Cook and a cook. And we're going to get a 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sits up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Plowing up the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 4-yard line before he stops. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That is it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. It's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. Down to the opposing 47. That's going to go a gain of 13 yards. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
44-yard play. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here. Short pass brought in. Easy and stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll give it to him inside. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Rock, you worry about have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chase route, and try to knock him backwards.
It's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Looking out from the gun. That's complete. Laku on the left side. He's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Be perfect to that point on the drive, but 1st first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talking all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm. Yes, it's 39-6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start. And tough to do.
Sanders now set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Here we go, Kate. The good old adage, a good question of rust versus rest. Yeah, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, big one to get them in rhythm.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
The whole thing about a drive starting right like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Right up the gut. He won't be able to get past the line and very quickly they're going to be fixing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and his offense, forcing a 4th down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here's the snap on 4. He's down to his running back. And out for a small gain. That was a big 3-yard gain because it instead of turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a first. Here's the handoff. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Buck. They load the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put your tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Well, this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means our first set of downs for Seattle.
39-yard line.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60
To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
brings up 2nd and long.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there, but it's not after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They're throwing it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. To take possession possession in enemy territory as that returns it to the crossfield field.
You know what this is? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Now, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Gets me to the right side by Nakua. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. This is running back. And he'll get down to the 24-yard line.
There's heat that blitz coming off the snap. At QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He catches his chin in a hurry. And here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then net some positive yards.
Handoff to the second and short. They crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Running right side. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the sea or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Dropping back to throw. Hopkins and holding out. They're able to drop it. And they come through with a sack to bring around third down.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Get that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Running for a great defensive play. Jordan Lewis incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
A 42-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm. James started being 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's going well so far. Some good work on that run back. He gets us to the 33. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Now give left side. It's away from one. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe as he's sent out. That play good for 17 on the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Our score, 6-0. Back to Seattle after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at first down here. Sending him on the dive. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0-2.
Another carry for it. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him on first down.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
Whoops, knocks it through. Puts the lead down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish up the drive with points.
Already set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 line. On that full effort. Sean McVay and his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for these to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Has him taken right through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 33. It's 16 yards down that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And okay, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Maybe a combo here on first down. They'll wind up losing yards on this play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They gotta get to the passer, they gotta set an edge, and they gotta stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
But it doesn't matter first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Up to throw. The Seahawks pick it up. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. The freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Can't get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. As they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Putting the tight end in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Back to the air they go on second down. And this is going to come to an end at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
No momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's not going to manage to get back to the line. He can tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
His goal's pretty clear, King. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge. But if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, the pit.
Break the huddle at second down now. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's when he chalked up to the pressure early in that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. They send a man in motion. Going again on second and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Man, that's cool. They get this down to 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Cut the line, and the QB keeper gets nothing.
First down run, netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Pass play coming here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops it after a solid gain.
Well, some of these guys pick up the blitz. We felt they pick it up anyway. We weren't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down from the 9. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going to try to throw for it. And all that pressure gets it down. That's a second fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, the quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On first down, they blow up the opening play of this drive. The aggressiveness of this defense. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know how they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
He's going to go to the 30. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Just sensational speed from the back end time drop. The seam got through it, and he was gone.
It's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters. You love those and you appreciate them as they get on base. But it's the corner and the hitters that are the difference makers. And what a big time.
Here's Luke from the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Come the Rams on offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the hands off. Now to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And his first set bounds after kicking about 7. Second and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. And that means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives on the break sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk of throwing out route, I'm sure I'd like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And they're going to down by contact if they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Rams, 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Back play straight ahead. He continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brian. They bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10. The 33-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And Mills in the shallow throw. Hits, he gets flattened to the ground.
You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. It's making that spot to move the chains.
He's got it at the 24. before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first
The
and
Seahawks offense taking the field now.
22-yard line.
And with that two-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. For play action on first down. Here's him holding up. There it is, drop it. And drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
That's a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down. Just 2 seconds left in the half. Here's the final play of our first half. And if you have another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And that one is a first down effort that's not just shy of 1. It's 4th and short.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the Commanders. And this is the running back, trying to lead his guys to the NFC.
Somebody has gone to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Sanders now on the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give running right. He's forward. Gets a couple yards. First on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Wrapping there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's third down. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and
Oh, he loses the football. But it looks like someone from Seattle's got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Next on the crossover.
critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and 10 now from the 46. Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We got second and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing it on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw here. Pass brought in. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and got him going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 41. They're going play action. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
The first pitch of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Hand off to the back. Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He won't get anything here before he's shoved down. So that brings up 4th down.
He's one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to push this past the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. On the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
The 40-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Three inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
And 6. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Sean McVay get his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We're going to cover the target on that throw. And it's going to be second down. Connecting on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's a reason this is what you play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they go again, set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. He's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So fresh set downs now from the 39.
First down, Los Angeles.
Sticking to the air here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll take him down to the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback moves being over someone. Same thing for the receiver, especially on a drag route. When we see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
I was like, yeah.
And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
So what the thing did? What did you need that when it took out?
Yeah.
Oh, you really needed that too?
First down.
Oh, okay. Oh. Everybody can touch it in the thing.
The Seahawks will take over
Something like that.
starting at the 21.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Toss to the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
18-yard line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Offense to the line. Second down. Toss it left. And they find him at the SDR. It's third down.
That defense is flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
clock ran all the way down there. This is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still third down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Here he goes, third and long. He's going deep! He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Fourth down caught from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. The Rams headed out to the field now. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Second and 6. Again, throw out of the gun. They almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
To the air on third and long. He's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big play, that's him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Shotgun snap, looking throw. He's got it at the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game.
Rams 13.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond the 120. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. The middle. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to the wall again. And without much room to look, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Seahawks football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. First and 10 from the 32. for 6 yards.
So much to like about that move, particularly when he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. His fullback behind the line. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders are all over that one. They kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down is so demoralizing to that defense.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down. So no game.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now give left side. Now that's not what the offense side. They stick him for a loss. That's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
The Seahawks.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And that fair catch corralled to just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines, and can this offense do it? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes. I can promise you that's one of those play action plays they've worked over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end beneficiary.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. Going
back, it's the handoff. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever needed on the field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short at 1st after a wild gain.
That's a modest little drag route. If you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Brokey with 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to it before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
a 50-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This back there, they had to have that judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
This makes it up to the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the right side. We've got a great game. He's going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that kick. Stop for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play. A good call. That's on the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right up the gut. This one's going the wrong way. Swing for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know they say at any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and win support. Not many quarters can make that stop.
And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they're scared at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off. So first down from the 41. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it near the end. He takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams down by only 2 in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 eye? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
When he can't shake the defense, they track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Rams 22.
There's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. First down, they'll run. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so defined. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down. Linebacker just did.
182 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. Hit it out right. Looking right. Aims it out down the sideline. He did it. He made the interception. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. We're turning like that. Think about that. 4 plays. If you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's only able to carry this forward for about 3 yards.
He's tackled at the 30.
Come on, back to that 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10. That's
So we're down to 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams needing a couple. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Got to play straight ahead. Will Cole, he's weighing in for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. The Rams jump in front late. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Rams jump in front now by 5. Sanders all set to send it away. As they set the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Body on the line for his team. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I may love watching a great thrower. I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really had it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, he's showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Caught, nice game left side. And he will score. Give the lead in the final minute.
Wow.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. A late touchdown here, Brock moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
For the 2-point conversion.
They look to throw it. He's going to be taken down for the sack. He can't even get a throw away on that 2-point try. Well, the decision's pretty clear, partner. You got to take the shot going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. One from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's first out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I sometimes screaming, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second down, looking for options. It's his running back. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
I'll throw it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Pass play now. For a pass Bryant. And he gets absolutely popped in that one. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry the line. Now throw. Oh man, that's McCoy. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
Rams will lay off for the 2-point
Alright, they're gonna throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's gonna add 2 to their lead here late. Alright, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly alert that defense to pass. And when it comes down to disguise, it comes down to timing, especially the 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2. Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They're gonna throw here to begin the drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. He came back down, the intended receiver, and it sets up 2nd down. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they pulled out the rare and elusive road